Los Angeles, California is the scene for the Nugget. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA. Now the starting group for the Denver Nuggets. They've got Porter. Jokic is out there with Aaron Gordon. Then it's Will Barton, and it's Murray in at the point guard position. And for the Clippers, they've got Batum. Marcus Morris is out there with Kawhi Leonard. And there's Jackson, and it's George in at the two-guard spot. Now here's Murray. Inside, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
So good to see Murray, not just as a scorer, but thriving as a passer, too.
Well, you can't help but think of the dunk contest robbery with Aaron Gordon. Didn't receive max points on some of his dunks that clearly deserved it. Said he's done with the event after the last go, and I can't say I blame him.
Here's Jokic, following the score by Reggie Jackson. 14 feet away, Jokic with the bucket.
Showing off that nice mid-range jumper. Jokic knows he has the green light to take these shots.
And with the dunk contest and Aaron Gordon, some of the dunks he pulled off, Greg, were outstanding.
I mean, going over Taco Fall was the big one. The one-handed windmill was impressive as well. Gordon doesn't need a trophy. Everyone knows he's one of the best dunkers we've ever seen.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Porter passes to Jokic. And he banks in the layup. Jokic has got his second bucket tonight.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
There's Jackson with the three. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
And the rejection by Leonard.
And a sensational individual defender. Leonard will lock you down. Rejections are just part of the package he brings on the defensive end.
Big group substitution here for Denver. Paul Millsap's checked in for Jokic. Green comes in for Porter. Austin Rivers, he's checked in for Barton. And Morris subbed in for Murray. I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
And he makes the first. And Morris drops them both. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Rondo dishes to Leonard. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Hey, you can't forget about this now. Rondo's averaged double-digit assists multiple seasons. As good a passer as any in this league.
And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. Here's Leonard. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Leonard's got his second basket.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And we caught up before the game with Nikola Jokic, who had a
selfless. I mean, you need to took your pride, you took your ego out.
Greg, there are areas of Jokic's game where he probably is the best in the world.
I can't think of a center with better floor vision or better passing ability. His positioning, his angles, his ability to use his size to maximize effectiveness, all at an elite level.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Clippers?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
Rajon Rondo is out there with Kennard. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's man in at the small forward. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch, I agree. And so here are the Clippers. The Nuggets getting the bucket. Rondo finds Kennard. Lets the three fly. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Kennard's got the lead up to 2 now for the Clippers.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Millsap inside. Kennard covering. And Green is right there. Green's got his first 2 points of the night.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in.
But that's the way to go if you've got good position.
Kennard for 3. That shot is no good. And he's 1 for 3 from the floor. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Yeah, I love the court awareness from Kawhi there. Dependable at getting it to his uncovered teammates.
Morris looking over the floor. Goes up on the high post. Offensive rebound. Here's Millsap. And the rejection by Zubats. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Los Angeles on top. They're up by... Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sport. A pretty close game for the Clippers throughout the first quarter. The period wrapped up with the teams on level. And that...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at the Nuggets, Aaron Gordon out there with Porter. And it's Nikola Jokic. Then it's Will Barton, and it's Murray in at the point. Jackson from long range. The shot, no good. And Denver the other way now.
And for Jokic, a slow start to last season. Came in heavy, lost over 20 pounds as he played his way into shape. And boy, did he come on strong down the stretch.
Porter against Leonard. Jackson from long range. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 3 assists now in this one. The Nuggets trail by 3. Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is never going to be the most explosive athlete, but some have questioned his conditioning, even his motor. What do you see?
I mean, the crazy thing is, even with those questions, he regularly puts up box scores we haven't seen in half a century. But to win it all, you've got to leave no stone unturned. And I think for a young player, he's got to make more of a commitment to his body. And I think we will see that in time.
And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. George. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. George has got his first points of the game.
Boy, the confidence that George brings to his game is also confidence that impacts and injects his teammates. He's a high-octane scorer who's ready to go as soon as the game starts and whenever he gets the ball.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Kicks it out to Leonard. There's Jackson with the 3. Barton with the rebound. From deep. And that one released in time, but no good. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Clippers lead by 1. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The Nuggets trail. Paul George is out there with Marcus Morris. And there's Jackson. And there's Batum. And it's man in at the shooting guard position. That's who's out there for the Clippers. And Jokic gets it to go.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
From the arc, Mann gets the bucket. Mann's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Yep, that one goes.
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Come on now, look. Sit back and enjoy the fireworks. Nothing better than good offense.
And the Nuggets with some changes. Gordon comes in for Paul Millsap. And Morris subbed in for Jamal Murray. Morris outside. Softly drops in the floater.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Pass to George. Here's Mann. 59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Morris kicks to Jackson. Shot clock at 5. Frames it from downtown.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Kawhi Leonard.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to catch what Mike Malone said to his team. He told them to stick with it. He said, this game is right here, guys. This is our game to take. Precision, purpose, and poise. Kevin, we'll see if they can get it done.
Thanks so much, David. Morris finds Jokic. Wasted no time on that one.
Jokic has such nice instincts for a big guy. Knows exactly when to shoot off the catch.
And so they foul intentionally. This may be their most important possession.
No doubt about it. As long as they don't make any major mistakes, this one's in the bag.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And Jackson certainly doesn't lack confidence. A speedy guard who can fill it up in no time.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official. These are the moments we all think about as players. No fear taking these clutch shots because you got a chance to be a hero when you knock it down.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
Perfectly done at the stripe there. That brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level.
Denver calls timeout. They're trailing by 7. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. What's your take, guys?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
And at 7-2, Bol has incredible vision, including noticing when his teammates are open. That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From deep three-point range, Murray, no good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
You know, there are differing opinions as to who the best defensive player in the league is, but no matter what, Kawhi is always in the discussion.
The pass to Rivers. They get it back. From deep. Off on that one. So the Clippers with the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges.